Before proceeding, please confirm that your mains water supply is completely turned off. Lay out all parts neatly and make sure the hose numbers are clearly visible. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with your Aquatap Ultimo system. Prepare the following tools: a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, 2 adjustable spanners, and a drill. Your Aquatap Ultimo model requires 1 standard plug socket installed inside the cupboard. Step 1. Prepare the tap. Place the tap flat on a soft surface. Check that all factory-fitted braided hoses are securely tightened by turning them clockwise. Step 2. Install the tap into the sink or worktop. Feed all tap hoses through the tap hole in your sink or worktop, starting with the larger pipes first. Take the locking assembly kit and insert the screws into the brass nut. Feed the hoses through the rubber washer first and push it up onto the base of the tap. Next, take the metal washer, place the pipes through the center of it and push it up onto the base of the tap. Now repeat the process with the metal fixing nut, making sure the hoses are not twisted. When the nut reaches the base of the tap, secure it by turning it clockwise. Align the tap so it sits straight. Then fully tighten the metal fixing nut until secure. Using a Phillips screwdriver, tighten the 2 screws to fully secure the tap into position. Step 3. Connect the braided hoses. Connect the braided hoses labeled K1 and K2 together using the straight push-fit connector marked G. Insert the locking clips to secure the connection. Connect the braided hose with red markings to your mains hot supply. Now take the metal 3-way conversion fitting and secure it onto your mains cold feed. Connect the braided hose with blue markings to the top of the 3-way conversion fitting. Step 4. Install the filter housing. Unscrew the filter housing. Insert the filter into the housing and screw the filter back into place. Fix the housing bracket to the back wall of your cupboard using 2 screws. Make sure there is enough clearance to remove the filter later. Insert the housing body into the bracket, push it upwards, then turn a quarter turn to secure into place. Step 5. Connect the filter hoses. Take 1/4 inch PE tube. If the pipes have stoppers on each end, remove them first. Connect one end to the 3-way conversion fitting on the cold feed and the other end to the filter housing inlet, marked by the arrow on the housing. Secure the filter housing connection with a locking clip. Remove the plugs from the back of the chiller and boiler unit. To remove the plug, hold the small grey ring towards the unit and pull the plug out. Unscrew the cap from the boiling outlet connection and remove the rubber bung. Now place the chiller and boiler unit into position. Take another 1/4 inch PE tube. Connect one end to the filter outlet and the other end to the water inlet on the back of the unit. Secure using locking clips. Connect the PE tube from the tap labeled M to the chilled outlet on the unit. Secure using a locking clip. Take the boiling water tube connection kit labeled H and I. Insert connector I into the boiling outlet on the unit. Push firmly inward and secure using nut H. Push the boiling tube over the connector and secure using the metal spring clip. Step 6. Connect the gas. Before attaching the regulator, make sure the regulator is in the off position. Screw the regulator onto the gas bottle. If the gas begins to hiss, continue tightening until secure. Take the 1/4-inch plastic tube. Connect one end to the regulator. Connect the other end to the CO2 inlet on the back of the chiller and boiler unit. Do not turn the gas on at this stage. Use the supplied adhesive pad and clip if required to secure the CO2 bottle. Step 7. Install the drain valve. This system requires a drain valve to be installed. Locate the best position on your waste pipe. Drill an 8mm hole in the top or side of the waste pipe. Do not install directly into a trap or where water sits. Attach the sponge pad inside the clamp, aligning it with the hole. Install the drain valve retaining clips onto the waste pipe and tighten the screws. Ensure the holes align correctly. Connect the plastic drain pipe between the waste connection and the drainage port on the unit. Secure both connections with plastic clips. The pipe may be shortened if required. Connect the signal line connector E from the tap to the connection on the side of the unit. Align the pins, push the connectors together and tighten the connector. Connect the power cable between the unit and the power socket, but do not switch on yet. Step 8. Turn on water and check for leaks. Turn the mains water supply back on. Make sure the valve on the 3-way conversion fitting is open. Carefully inspect all connections for leaks. Step 9. Flush the system. Turn the power on to the chiller and boiler unit, but do not press the display buttons yet. Turn on the hot and cold mixer handle on the right-hand lever to check water flow. To fill the boiler tank, turn the handle until the red indicator appears. Press down for 3 seconds until the light flashes, then release. Wait for the boiler tank to fill. Once filled, water will flow from the tap. Repeat the same process for the chilled tank. Turn the CO2 gas on and set the pressure to 3.5 bar. Step 10. First time boiler activation. Switch the power onto the chiller and boiler. Touch the flashing power button on the display. Use the arrow buttons to adjust the temperature of the boiler and chiller. The maximum boiler temperature is 98 degrees Celsius. The chiller can cool water down to 4 degrees Celsius. Allow the boiler to fully heat. Dispense approximately 2.4 liters of boiling water. Repeat this process once more to fully flush the system. Your Aquatap Ultimo 6-in-1 boiling water tap is now installed and ready to use.